Alright guys, welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Server. Yes indeed. Man, I was infected with the Minecraft modded insanity. I've been playing so much modded, didn't even have time for some good old vanilla, but yeah. Vanilla is always where my main passion for the game lays, I guess, but lately I have to say, I'm having a ton of fun with the modded Minecraft. If you haven't seen it yet, just watching the Hermitcraft, I highly suggest check it out. It's a crack pack we released, and yeah, I've been doing some stuff on there, relearning the mods, and yeah, having fun. But today I wanna do some unmodded stuff, as I said. And yeah, lately I've been working on this TNT thing, and in case you wonder, where is Iso? What happened again? And we're just not. It's summertime. It's super hard to find a nice recording time. You always have to consider I'm like 9 hours apart or something from ESO, and we just didn't manage to find a time that works for both of us where we could record. But it should happen soon. I've been saying that for 3, 4 episodes now, but eventually. It'll work, guys, don't you worry. So I've been working on this TNT game, and we played it with a bunch of hermits last 3 episodes. Everybody loved it a lot and enjoyed it, and also you guys made some really cool suggestions how you could change this game a little and make it so that it can be played solo or with a team without a player up here trying to kill the other. So another version would be, you have a bunch of players down in the pit, and then randomly TNT gets dispersed into the system. You just start it somewhere, and then the fun begins. So I want to have this option still, that you can play the game from on top here, by activating the TNT launchers. And I thought, all right, so let's get some randomization going. And down there I prepared a little something. Basic randomizer in Minecraft. You have a cobblestone and a stone sword, and yeah, push it over into this dropper hopper combo. And as you can see, as it is a 50-50 chance which one gets picked, it's random. Sometimes the signal is only that one long and this lane gets activated, but sometimes it also picks the sword, which has a higher output, and therefore the power reaches further. And this is how you make a really simple randomizer, which is useful for all kinds of stuff in Minecraft. And I thought it should be possible to install those randomizers up in the system. The easiest way, of course, to have it would be if I have it right here in the middle, and then I just maybe I can hide it like behind these redstone behind these obsidian pillars that go out, because I don't want to have it really in here, to fully obstruct the view here. But I think I should be able to squeeze it on here, and then maybe somehow wire it together without obstructing the view, but it would be a bit tricky. I want to have this open view. So the other option is just to install the randomizers over here, and have a little redstone circuit here going on to activate it. It should be an option, and then I just maybe build another lane out here or from the middle somewhere or so, to start it, and then we'd have 2 on each side. So I guess that'll work out. Let's look at it real quick. Where would be a nice spot to put one of those randomizers? Don't have much on me, but we pretty much need to power back here. Here we could have the randomizer potentially sitting here, and then send some random signals in, have a centralized clock for both sides which we can trigger, and then pretty much run it from that. Just need to find the timing for the clock so it's not too spammy, most likely. I mean, that would be important. And yeah, I'll get working on it a little bit, and I show you when I made some progress, and we can try it out. Alright, so got a little something installed here. We have 2 hopper dropper combos. At the moment it just has my diamond picking, my diamond shovel in there, and we got from the comparator 1, 2, 3, and then we hit the repeater, which then triggers the setup. And I also made a clock, and I'm trying to figure out the timing here, so it's not spamming too fast and it's also not too slow. That might need some tweaking, but if you turn this thing on, you see we get random TNT dispersion, and could probably, yeah, we could probably even go a little bit faster. It's random, so we have to see. This time we didn't get any. Now both fired. Yeah, I have a feeling we need to tweak that a little bit and make it definitely a little bit faster. It seems to be not enough TNT. Okay, then let's take out, say, those repeaters and get the setup going from here. Okay, we come over a little bit. We put our comparator down. Comparator. It's actually how you say it correctly. I often say comparators. It's a comparator. Okay, let's break that. Get that lever back, break those out, and put our lever right here and see how it behaves now. If it's a bit more of a reasonable spam. We got one on the left side. Another check. Yeah, that feels better. Two at the same time now. Yeah, I think that is just the perfect tempo. Pretty much one explosion is done, and if it triggers, the next one comes in already. See? Let's observe it for a little while. We got another double launch here. But we don't want it to be like shooting out TNT when at the moment it's just exploding. That makes it very dangerous because, you know, TNT could fly in exactly at the moment where it explodes and then be shot out somewhere into the park. Got another double launch here. Yeah. I think that's pretty good timing. Okay. Good. Yep, I think that makes sense. Good speed for everything, and now we have to go over to the other side and set up these randomizer cells too. And then I need a centralized control wire, you know, to activate randomizer mode. We have to see from where we wire that up. Potentially somewhere here in the middle. And yeah, there needs to be a centralized switch that pretty much triggers both sides at the same time. Maybe it could also sit on one of the sides here. It wouldn't be big, it's just pretty much a line we have to lay out to the sides. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Let me build the other randomizer, and then I'll be back. Okay, guys, what is going on? Well, you know, we cannot have this thing just standing there and not being, you know, looking cool. And at the moment, and this is gonna be a huge project, I don't know how far I can take this today. I'm trying to build a face of a monster with the arms stretched out, and here you can see the wobbly hands kind of holding on to our cage here, our obsidian cage. This is supposed to be the hand. I think that's kind of clear, and one finger, the small finger hanging over on the corner there. It only has 4 fingers though. It's a monster after all. And if you imagine, here is the shoulders right there, kind of. And what you would do if you stretch out your arms the side of your head and hold on to something and bow down a bit and, you know, go in this grim position. I'm you know, doing it right now to simulate it. I don't know if you can see the vision, but pretty much your head goes between your shoulders almost. If you stretch your arms far above your head a bit and bow down, and, you know, and then you hold on to the cage here, and that is kind of the plan I'm pursuing at the moment. It's not gonna be a skeleton head, but it's important to have the eyes at the right position so the TNT doesn't get blocked. And yeah, I think I laid that out properly. I have to put a lot of work into the face, and I want to have this green mean monster That's why I'm using the green clay. And let me quickly hop into the bed. I need to do a final test to be sure no TNT gets stuck. And yeah, we're also gonna build that over here, and it's gonna who tipped me? It's partially gonna invade the other building there. Maybe it's gonna be a different monster phase. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet. Um, I'm not the greatest with sculpturing and making things, but I want to give me a challenge because yeah, pretty much I've done so much in Minecraft, and I feel it's always good to put yourself up for a challenge. But I like the arm already, how it wraps around. Let's get up there and launch a TNT from that thing, and see if hopefully nothing blows up. It should be okay. I measured it out. Okay, launching a TNT. Whoa, looked a bit glitchy, but it made it through. That's all that counts. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah, that TNT is all over the place. It feels really dangerous, but it works. And kind of the idea is the monster is shooting TNT from his eyes and trying to kill everybody down there. I also installed the 2 randomizers on both sides now. They need to be wired up better. Right now I can pretty much activate it from here and on the other side too. So, but it works. It randomizes randomized shoots TNT now into the arena from both eyes. On both sides. This side is working already. The moment we're only getting shots from the left eye. I hope everything. Yep, here we go. From the other side. Okay, that works. And then you have this crazy monster face here. Huh. I wonder how this will turn out. It could maybe become the most ugly thing ever made, or a really, really cool build in the end. If I hate it, I mean, if everybody hates it, I'm just gonna try to destroy it again. There can be nothing inside these eyes here, though. I probably will later either use wool or coal or so to make the eye sockets inside really dark. Maybe also some other color effects to it, but this is a huge project. But it seems to make sense. All right, so let's do another arm here together. Kind of what I did is first lower, and then also, here and there get in some darker clay, or dark green clay, or normal green clay, and work out from there. And here it's kind of cool that our anti-spam protection is kind of representing. Wait, we need to put that lower. It's kind of representing the shoulder at the same time, so that kind of worked out, which is kind of cool. I didn't really pre-plan that. I knew I wanted to wrap the thing up with something, but how? Just thought about it over the past few days. That is always on my mind, like how am I gonna make this thing kind of look awesome? And I'm thinking maybe we're onto something here. So yeah, yesterday, crazy news in the world again. There was like a coup in Turkey, or it was not successful. It was an attempted coup. Parts of the army seem to have revolted against the president there, Mr. Erdogan, who is definitely seen controversial outside of Turkey, or outside Turkey. A lot of people think, and I'm one of these, that he tries to establish a dictatorship in Turkey. And for people who don't know, Turkey is actually a really modern state, and they have secularism. That means religion and politics are strictly separated. That goes back to the founder Atatürk. And yeah, the army has a special role in Turkey. They kind of see themselves as the legitimate descendants of Atatürk, and one of their main purposes is, aside of the regular stuff military does, to protect freedom and democracy and human rights. So it seems parts of the Turkish army thought by the politics of Erdogan, president there, freedom was in danger, and they took action. But it was not a full military coup. Only parts of the military were involved, And yeah, that led to some chaos yesterday again. Sometimes, man, I really think lately what's all going on around the world is quite concerning. As you have need to know, in Germany, a lot of Turkish people live, and they live here for many decades, for years. So it's definitely a concern here too. You think you got a lot of Turkish friends. All of them were concerned and shocked, and a lot of people got killed during that coup there. A lot of people got arrested. Um, yeah, so it's definitely. I had some. Did I lose some of my dye? It's definitely not a nice time there. And yeah, right now it seems the government troops have regained control with the help of the police and loyal army members. And yeah, um, over 2,000 judges were arrested. So a lot of people say now Erdogan might use this to further solidify his grasp on most of all the government organizations and judges and whatnot, and even foster his political power. It's pretty crazy. When it all broke out, he did a kind of a FaceTime call because he was at his vacation resort, I think, and called the people on the streets to fight the army, which is quite crazy if you think about Erdogan not allowing many public protests and forcefully going after press and others who were critical about his politics. And now he pretty much used what he was fighting so much, the social media, to retain his power in the state. It was really crazy night. And yeah, lately there's a lot of craziness going on in the world again. um, Sometimes you feel like everything is going nuts, but yeah, it's important not to be too, let's say, scared or too disappointed in the world. You have to stay creative and positive, and yeah, that looks like a hand. You have to be positive and work on improving the world. You cannot give up. But sometimes, with all these crazy events going on around the world, yeah, you feel a bit. It gets to me. I don't know how you feel, but it definitely gets to me. Sometimes I really get depressed about that. I really think, man, what is going on? Can people not try to live together peacefully, and just enjoy life and be happy with each other? But I guess that's not how it goes. Really crazy. But yeah, I don't want to delve too much into it. It's a complicated political subject. But you know me, I like to address these things. If you are from Turkey and watching me, be sure, I'm thinking about the people, hoping that you're all fine and none of your loved ones suffered any injuries or even worse from this situation there. And yeah, I hope everything will be fine in Turkey. It's just sometimes I really feel, man, it's too much. But there's also positive things in the world, so it's not like craziness. But 2016 so far has been a crazy year, and you feel there's a huge shift in the balance of the world going on, and many things happening. And you sometimes even feel overwhelmed. I'm always very interested in news, but sometimes I feel I don't even want to watch the news right now, because whenever you check them out, you feel like something, another crazy thing is happening. So it's bizarre. I just hope everything will be fine. In Turkey now, they're even talking about reinstating the death penalty for those, they call them traitors, for these military people that revolted. Some even, they took a chopper and flew to Greece, which has a history with Turkey. They're not best friends, let's say it like that. And now they're there and they're looking for political asylum because they're fearing potential death penalty being reinstated on them for treason and whatnot. It's crazy. So yeah, I'll keep on working here a little bit. Try to get our monster face shaping up, but we got the two arms. Let's have a quick look from a bit of a distance and see how it feels. Sometimes it feels awkward, you know. You're sitting here playing games and chasing after Pokemon. That's your main concern, and other people struggle for their freedom in life around the world. It's hard to close your eyes and not realize that. At least I feel like that. But hey, we're here for some fun and entertainment. We don't want to have these grim topics all the time. Yeah, I guess it's shaping up. Can you see my vision there a little bit? Can you get it? I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'll keep on building here for a little while. All right, it's taking shape. I'm working out the eyes right now. It has to be obsidian like that, otherwise it would not fully work. I tried some redstone in a creative world, but that blew stuff up. So we won't do that, but I'm thinking we're headed in the right direction here. This will be a cool dragon. What I want to do next is do the mouth, and then we can give it another test run. But I think I have an idea how I want to do that. So we definitely need teeth, and therefore I made some nether quartz stairs. Oh, I'm running out of food again. I've been running around a lot to gather all the resources, but it should look pretty good like this, and then like so, and then we make a mouth, two more teeth here. They go in like this. Yep. And now we need a tongue. I have some red carpet here, so we can come out with a tongue like so. Probably here. Yep. And then we bring her down. The tongue would hang out like this. Maybe give it a bit more structure. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that. Yep. And then we probably should go like down. Yeah, 3, and then bring the tongue over a bit. Now the tree is in the way. Has to go. Let's grab that. Okay. Like so, and then we bring the tongue over. Like this. Let me see. Maybe like this. I think it should work out. Here we can't see much with that pillar here in the way now. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah, nice big tongue hanging out. Maybe I don't know. Think I should do it like this. Give me that back. Let's go like this, maybe. Yep, that's a better dimension, I feel. Okay. Now the back of the mouth needs to be taken care of too. Let's come up here and let's do. So here it would be blackened out, most likely. Okay, so let's do this. Get in the mouth here, like so, and then we continue the tongue up, like so. Yeah. And then we do more black here. And maybe, okay, the tongue keeps on going here, and then we 2 more black wool there. Okay. Let's break that all out. Whoops. Okay, and have a peek right from here, from the middle, so we have a good view on it. Oh yeah. I'm liking that. That looks cool. Fly up a bit more. Climb up a bit more. Yes, that's a nice mouse. And the eyes are really starey and peaky. Okay, let's do the other eye. Let's do the other eye. Okay, stack up here. I guess that's the easiest way to do it. Whoop. And out here. Boom, 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 boom. Need to get into the eye socket. Okay, so to do that, we need to frame that thing in with obsidian. Thankfully I had a little bit left from last time, so I didn't have to go mine it. Like so. And below we're gonna do wool, just to save up on some obsidian, so to get this dark effect in the eye sockets. Like so. Okay, we need to pull the obsidian down one block further. This I need to replace. Pretty happy with the build, to say. It should look really cool and it should work. Hopefully. If it fails, I'm gonna cry. Okay, like so, and then here as well. Wool, dark eye sockets, like that. And then we need that one wide hole up there, so here needs to be the hole. And let's get some clay in there. Okay, this can be closed off. We just need to leave a gap where the TNT actually drops, so like that. Okay, now get up here a little bit. More obsidian. This is the hole, so we can do this. Yep, that should be fine. Okay, now let's get behind it and up, and then we have another look how it turned out. So here we would do obsidian 2. Okay, now let's check it out. Get the dirt out of the face of it. Okay. Another jump stack up. Yeah. Ah. That looks so cool. Oh man. I'm really happy with that. Need to quickly grab me some food, and then we need to trigger a TNT and make sure it fully works. That would be a shame if but you can witness it. If I blow it up now and have to rebuild it all, then yeah, you at least get to witness it. Okay, let's grab some food here. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. Okay, that one dirt block there that is there, that's a bit disturbing. Wait, let's quickly sleep, so we have no monsters flooding us. Iskal quickly jumped on. Had a quick chat with him. He brought me some materials from the shops, paid him then there. That should be fine. Okay, let's launch TNT. Yes, and the TNT flies out of its eye. That's amazing. Oh yeah. Wait, this dirt here probably has to go, in case we don't want the TNT to be blocked by it and we blow a huge crater here. Okay, let's try the other eye. And that is just, yeah, I'm loving it. It's good to put yourself up for a challenge, something you're not too comfortable with. In the end, you'll be really satisfied when it works. Okay. Yep, it's shooting TNT from its eyes. It's holding on here. Yeah. I need to work out how... Maybe not even do a body and just make sure the head is finished and we frame everything in nicely. I mean, I'm not quite sure. Dimension wise it should be okay. It should hopefully not look too bulky. I mean, I just need to hide all this redstone here. Whoa. Let's see how it looks when you're in here. Ah, amazing. I'm loving it. Let's get that block up there real quick. Maybe some dirt. Okay. I need to rewire the input for the randomizer a little bit, because it was in the way. It kind of blocked one of the black walls, but that is a minor thing. Yes. Now I want to get this dirt away. Wait, let's quickly do that. See if you can reach it. Okay. Now can we nail the landing on this dirt? Nah, almost. Yes, there's an endermite up there now. I'm loving it. This looks really cool. Maybe it needs some horns or something coming down on the sides. But this turned out better than expected. What do you think, guys? Huh? Pretty decent, eh? Yeah. Wow. Didn't expect it to look so cool. Alright, in any case, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up today and maybe work on it a little bit off camera. And I need to think about some claws. Maybe end rods would be cool, you know, to have sticking out from the fingers there, to have some dragon claws. Or maybe use quartz. But maybe the end rods would look cool, but I don't think I have any at the moment. I would need to get some. But that should not be a problem. Yeah, and the face also needs some more structure. Need to finish that. So this wool I have down below, yeah, it shows. I need to finish it from behind and form out a skull that comes down here, but I think that should be doable. I think it should be doable. Sweet, I'm loving it. Good stuff. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode more soon. I'll try to kind of mix it up now, you know, do a regular Hermitcraft and also the modded, but I'm pretty much addicted to the modded right now. But don't you worry, I'm not forgetting about the good old Hermitcraft here. See you soon, my friends. I'm out. Bye!